Continuing on where we left off, this will be the third video. We had an intro, part 1, and now this is part 2. So, Heartsbane runs environmental preservation. He connects with the health of the cavern, and he thinks that the mining on the planet is killing the planet, like I was saying before. Future assigns Heartsbane and Coldstone to handling this. Therium White, who runs intergalactic relations, believes that we have a negative public persona. Not entirely surprising, because our organization is made up of a lot of I don't know what the percentages are, but there's a fair amount of us who are reformed. Dawn was a war criminal. Amanra has her own, histories and everything like that with the people she abandoned and everything, and in her role as as the Serpent Witch and stuff like that. I don't know how public that stuff is. Obviously, Sage is the Spectre as well. So there's plenty of stuff that, we're just one of those organizations. We're made up of a lot of characters where if you're not giving us the benefit of the doubt, you're going to think that we're probably pretty shady. So it's not hard to imagine. Randy, who runs recruitment and retention, he has something he's trying to work with a guy named Maze Rackim. And then I talk, and I'm basically letting people know, listen, guys, we're all kind of in need of stuff, all of our various departments. But I run security. It's my job to make sure the internal workings of the cavern are safe. And I was talking about how bad off we are. My resources are basically like a little office, a table, and I think something like a maybe a little CB radio or something that you could talk to truckers with. Maybe a couple of monitors. I don't even know if that stuff works. That's it. When you consider that twice now the cavern has had major attacks, major security breaches that led to deaths. Future has died in one of those past attacks. The last one with the Vox Brotherhood, not countless, but a lot of deaths. I want to say we lost half our people in those attacks. So I'm trying to impress upon them, this is serious. I need more people. I understand a lot of people overtaxed, trying to hold on to the personnel, but we really need to build this up. Future took it serious, and a lot of people seem to be generally concerned. And it seemed like my concerns did not fall on deaf ears, because they understand. Listen, if we get breached and wiped out, none of the rest of the stuff matters. So Future wants to recruit a teleporter. He's getting Jing to work on this. Oh, Jing was actually here for this meeting, and we can't access the planet named Tier 2 for majority of the year due to radiation. Those were general updates. After the meeting, I end up being sent over to, I pick up and there's a shift in time again. And, but before I go into the shift of time, here's some general notes. So, the double X's, like I said, there's a group in the cavern. Just how the infirmary looks. It basically looks like a morgue, kind of, but the drawers are like iron and stone. For security, for my stuff, covert infiltration is one of my biggest concerns. I need to employ methods to make sure that the people are legit. Securing the cavern is my top priority. I kind of already went into that. The DM, and I kind of already got this, but the DM really laid out the Horizon and I are a lot closer. And then I got a layout of a bunch of the different areas of the cavern. I'm not going to go through listing them here. But where I left off is Dawn and I are traveling to Seamus, to the Starlight Cavern to meet with Maze Rackim. So it turns out I got the Maze Rackim job, or Horizon and I did. Maze is one of the two people who, when I get in there, I can sense a couple of powerful people. Or when we get in there, Maze is one of those people. At the bar, we can see a large Italian guy with gold spike bracers and green vests. And there's another person watching us, a hooded figure who's very menacing with a Kakashi-style mask. That's where I left off.